Hi everyone, been down and got myself $400 worth of Australian $1 coins here, so we'll noodle through them and see what we got. But while I was down there in the hopper, I found a Singapore 2016 10 cents, beautiful condition. I checked it, no errors on it, so really nice. And I found a first for me, an Indian coin, 2 rupees. No errors on either of them. Very nice. This one struck beautiful. For a small coin, that is a lovely strike. That, and on the other side, the detail, beautiful. That's like, you know, just on the brand new dies put in and got the best strike. Beautiful. That coin would have been worth getting graded, uncirculated. So we get on with this noodle. So what we got here is a proof. 1993 Landcare, and it's got all that gold glint behind in the fields. And that's because the planchet is highly polished, and when they wear, they still keep that polished. That gold glint is just one of these, but it's because it's highly polished and it looks like a mirror finish, and that's why. They're not frosted, they don't weigh any more, they're not bigger, nothing. The planchet is exactly the same as a normal planchet, except for it's highly polished before it gets minted. That's minted with just a planchet that has been punched out. And the dies are so polished, it makes them look good. But these, the dies are highly polished, and so the planchets. And so no matter how much they wear, there will be somewhere where you'll see in the background, you can even see it on the top of the design a bit, and you'll see that mirror finish, that gold glint behind it. It's a nice, beautiful mirror finish. So that's a proof. Lovely. And if you get proofs, if they're frosted, it'll say on there frosted proof finish. All of these in our standard proof sets are not frosted. They're double struck. And the mint will state on anything that is frosted that it is frosted proof finish. These are polished proof finish. So lovely, 1993. I'm just piling these up. I put this pile, and as I took my hand away, because I have to grab a heap and then I shake them around, and you know, there you go, make a pile and put them down, and that was under my hand. Look at that. 2001. Centenary of the Army, with a C mint mark just on there. Beautiful. Okay everyone, I have finished the $400 noodle, and I've ended up keeping 14 coins. This one here I already had, this 85 in beautiful condition. Mulberries, that one. What I found was, it's amazing. The last 3 noodles of $1 coins, that's all I've found is 2. I think, 2 in each one of the 2003 women's suffrage coins. And I found 2 again, and again, 1 small one and 1 large one. So I found them, so I'll show them. The gap between here is about, say, a mil. The gap here is probably half a mil. The prong, this very first prong going up to the rim, nearly doesn't exist. It's like 0.1, that's all 0.2 at tops. This one, on the small design, because it's smaller, there's more of a prong showing. The width on the large design, because they had to stretch it, I've noticed that the waist, you can pick out the waist is wider than this one. You can actually see it there. So look out for them. 2003 women's suffrage coins, large design and small design. I've been finding 2 to 1, 2 large to 1 small, but the last 3 I've found 1 of each. So they're pretty much even to find at the moment, I'd say. You might find the smaller ones just that little bit harder to find, but I keep getting 1 or 2 in the noodle, and that's all. So they're 10 million mintage on them. So look for those, very nice. I've got a couple of noodles there. The last one I did a close-up next to them so you can see the differences between the prongs and the edge all the way around. But they're very noticeable. If you have the 2 of them, you'll see straight away there's a bigger gap and a smaller gap, besides looking at the prong. Finding them in better condition is the key to these 2. Then I have a 1993 Landcare proof coin. Been used in circulation. It's got all the mirror finish behind there because it's highly polished planchet, highly polished die, no frosting, nothing. It's just highly polished. And when metal's stretched, it gives a different appearance. The fields stay polished because they're not minted, they're just squashed. But any relief, it stretches and it gives a different appearance. But nothing's frosted. It'll state frosted finish or polished finish. All the proofs are polished finish. Frosted finish is for special coins, $1 kangaroos, silvers, the koala, the kookaburras, blah blah blah, all them. So these ones are highly polished, and that polish stays in the lower areas. On this one, it's actually on the waves itself. They're all nice and glossy, really nice, that real nice golden glint in the background there. Turn it over. You can tell by the hair that it's been worn off, but it's all in between the hair. There's no frosting. That's all mirror finish. All mirror finish. Beautiful. Very nice. 1993 proof coin. They made 46,000 of those proof sets. That makes a few proofs I've found lately. And then this one, that I showed that one before while I was noodling, and this one here that just appeared on the top of the stack as I set it up to noodling. So that's a 2001. Centenary of the Army. Very nice, beautiful. So they minted 126,000 of them with a C mint mark on it. It's right there. So very nice. The other states, the B, S, M, A, they're all lower. Canberra's always, nearly always, the C marks are the highest mintage normally, because the visitors can make their own in there, and they seem to have a lot of visitors. Judging by that, 126,000. I think all the other states were like 20s to 40,000, maybe a bit more, but anyway, somewhere there. Very nice still, 126,000. Won't say no to that with the C mint mark. Lovely. And found a couple of coins that shouldn't be in circulation lately. They shouldn't have been in circulation. They weren't meant. They were never released in circulation. Only at the mint fairs, at the fairs, state fairs, or at the mint in Canberra. So very nice. Then I have 2 A's and 2 S there for the 2019 Royal Australian Mint treasure hunt or coin hunt, and they produced a Privy Mark A, a Privy Mark U and a Privy Mark S. 1.5 million on each of them. You found them, you rang up, registered, you won prizes. These are in very nice condition. and I've been finding a few of them lately, so very nice. And the U always tends to be the one that is the one to chase. Sometimes I get a few of them in there and they catch up with the others, but they lag behind. Any privy marks, anything with mint marks, keep them all. They're always, history shows that they're the ones worth the most money. Privy marks is the top one, then mint marks. Then I've got 3 Australia Post 2019 A to Z, 380,000 on each, thereabouts. I've got an A for Australia Post, J for Jill and Jackaroo, and another Q for Quokka, which they're really hard to find, and I've got 2 now in a row. That's really good, really good. And the A's don't come across too easy. Over to these error coins here. So this one here, 1994. Last of them yesterday I got a 1998 with the same, and it's got the rabbit ears right there. Nice, good size one. So I'll do a close up and show you that one. That's a chip in the die. Weak spot on numerous years. Numerous years have that weak spot in that die. They never seem to fix it, because you can get them from 84 right up to now. So I'll do a close up. This one here is a 2016, and that 2016 is a really good one. Extremely hard pick up this. I'll show you up close, but just right there is the tiniest die crack. Absolute tiny, tiny, tiny. And what that is if you really look at it, you can see that it's the outer shape of the rabbit ears. So when that die started to chip on there, it actually starts as a small die crack out this way, and it must progress in and then break out, and it produces the rabbit ears. This is the very, very start of rabbit ears. And so if you do progression errors or progressive errors, you need this one, because it's the very start. I'll show you that up close and you'll see. Find of the day isn't this one or this one. To me, it's this one. This one here, 1985. Beautiful condition, $1. Lovely. And I found that one. This one here is a 1985. It's a real pity it wasn't ever found when it was in this condition. But it's missing the 9. When you see it, that die was completely filled down to the base. That's the end of that noodle. I'll get some more and continue on and keep showing you everything I can and telling you anything I know. Till my next noodle then. Thanks a lot again, and bye-bye.